welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Olufalake. You know how we do it. And thank you guys. I see the comments. If I'm not responding, don't worry, I will respond. Sometimes it gets a bit right? So thank you for joining. Thank you for being here again today. Please don't forget to share the link. We need you guys to let us grow this channel so that I'm gingered to give you more videos. So today I'm talking about depression in Canada. Now there's a disclaimer. I'm a lawyer, okay? So I'm disclaiming that I'm not a medical personnel. I'm not giving you medical opinion. This is not medical. This is just an immigrant's personal opinion and opinion of experience of my friends and my own experience and how I've navigated so far. You know, I remember when I first got here, everybody keep asking, you keep posting pictures, you're normal, how are you coping? Well, I'm coping okay. I still am. Okay. So I'm still going to drop a video on coming to Canada with kids without your spouse. That one, I will say it. That's another story. But the truth is, there is a thin line between being happy and being sad. Everybody is somewhere there, somewhere in between. So it depends on where you are, your stage in life, or what you're doing at the moment. That will determine if you're going to be very sad or very happy. So I know for a fact that credit alert makes me and every normal woman happy. So you can imagine. So sometimes you might be going through health challenges. So there are things. But I will say this, with regards to being depressed in anywhere you are in the world, the factors will, instigate it. So I'm not going to use the word depression now. I'm going to use the word sad, being sad or driving towards the edge. So if, for example, if you're depressed and you know for a fact you're depressed, please go and check for what to take note of when to know whether you're depressed or not. If you feel depressed, please seek help. There are mental health call help centers that you can call. Seek help, please. So that's why I say this is not a medical video or something. This is just going to tell you how I've navigated and how I've gone this far. So there's no single immigrant. I say that one every time that has the same story. No matter the party you're coming through, some might come with work permits and be fine, very fine from the beginning. Some come work permit and not be very fine from the beginning. So it all depends. Depends on your circumstances from back home, your status when you're living back home, how you lived, who you lived with. Okay, like for me, sometimes during a year, I might have to use 2 nannies back home, right? I might have a nanny, a living nanny, and one that goes back home every day. Depends on how busy I am at work, right? So you can imagine me being here now. I don't have any nanny. So there's a lot of things that can make you feel like, oh, I'm sad, life is ending. And of course, places like Canada have landmass, so there's a lot of space. And Nigerians are coming in, of course. So maybe with time, you start meeting more people and all of that. So it depends on where you are. Some areas might not have as much Nigerians as some, while some areas are just growing in Nigerians. Also, even if you move from Lagos to Abuja, like that's your first time moving to Abuja, you also go through some things. Settling is always a thing. So I think for the younglings, it's easier. For the middle age, like the young ones, 20s, not bad. Depends on how they lived back home. But for the ones that have crossed middle over, like me, it can be a bit tougher, right? Because you're used to a certain way of life, certain behavior and everything. So being an immigrant requires that you're willing to adapt, willing to change. And that is why you decide to take the step out of the country or wherever you were before. You have to know at the back of your mind that adaptability is very, very important. So let me go straight to it. Please don't forget my disclaimer. I'm not a medical doctor. I'm just giving you this based off on experience and all of that. So, as I said, there's something also called winter blues, right? Because during winter, it gets dark really fast. By 4:30, it's already dark. So imagine 4:30 is dark. So those things are also part of the factors, environmental factors, and a whole lot of factors. But I'm going to say this, there's a thin line between being very sad and very happy. As I said, everyone is somewhere in between it. So you would learn to adapt to a new style, new culture. Sometimes the culture is not even too different, or in some instance on some things, it might be more of personality as well. So let me say this now. So my first point is how to get yourself into a negative mood. Because I know most people probably have plans that as soon as I get there, next 1 month I'm sending money to Lagos and buying house in Oniru. You have unnecessary high expectation of the abroad life. Here, there are human beings here too, like just like every society, right? The human beings here, there are things that can happen. Plans might not come as planned. Things might not come as planned. Okay, for example, I was talking to someone recently and she was like, she's been crying, it's been tough for her. Me, now, I've not been crying on a steady because I'll say what I've been doing, later, but But I cried one time. One time I really cried. That pained me. Guess what happened? I failed my driving test. Guys, I cried with all my power. I cried because I had spent money to take lessons, I've read, I've been serious, and I failed. And why did I fail? I failed because a truck driver, Ushoshi, and jumped in front of me, and there was no way I could merge on the highway. People living here will understand what merge means. Like you merge on the highway. God, my sister. The only option was for me to stop or get accidents. So I decided to stop. And then my friends were like, if it was a white person, they would not have allowed my death. Whether it's true or not, they said it was a very serious issue. And me too, I thought of it, say, this thing is serious, but this trailer could have just helped me now. Why you do me like this? Long story short, I cried. I cried so hard because I had spent money. I mean, driving lessons are $50 per hour. I took 6 because I wanted to make sure there is nothing that is not stopping me. Also, I had extracts. So I was jumping G to going to G already. That means that my insurance will be lower. I know this high expectations. So this one is not talking about money. My expectation on the fact that as soon as I'm done with this, I go on to this, I've done this. So it's possible your plans don't go. Your plans don't go. That's why I keep saying plan A, plan B. If you watch my videos, I say stuff like that. So when it happened, I cried. Because I'm like, why? Wasn't my fault, right? So I cried. But I dusted myself up and went again for it. So what I'm trying to say is building sandcastle is a major problem. So this is just on driving, this is on the way. Because you already planned out, as soon as you get here, you're going to make some real big money, send money back home, renovate your parents' house, buy a new house, buy landed property. So that is a big problem. Number 2, stop squeezing your face and stay away from people. You're not the one that has a problem. I see new immigrants who see them out, they want to just say hi. You carry their face. I don't know if it's because you're black. Black don't want to greet black. I don't know. So the second nearest way to become depressed, apart from building in sandcastle, is to squeeze your face. Everywhere you are going, you're squeezing your face. You are angry. Everything makes you angry. You are complaining. All you see is the negative. You're my dear, that thing, that sadness is just in your pocket. Just pick it out and eat it. That's the meaning. Then overthinking things. So when things happen to you, in this abroad especially, if you have support, please call them, talk to people. Talk to yourself, pray. Anything you know how to do that is your mind. Watch YouTube, watch a movie. You see, if you sit down and overthink things, because the weather at first is dairy, it's going to mess you up. I remember vividly, my daughter was telling me that, Mommy, I don't want to wear any dark color. I wanted to wear a grey sweater. I said, why? She said, it's winter, it's dark. Why would I be wearing grey? I want pink. My teacher says it lightens the mood. So that's kind of part of things I'm going to tell you as part of solution, Sha. But what I'm saying is, don't overthink things. See, especially things that are beyond you, things that are not within your control, which is something a lot of people have learned, have mastered. Thinking things that is beyond them, they think about it so hard that they lose appetite. They think about it so hard they cannot sleep. Sometimes we are human, so we try to kind of get carried away. You know, we might move into that zone. But for me, I try to consciously not. And then my sister will not even allow me. She'll tell you, is it within your power? So the things that are not within your power, don't overthink them. So number 4, another thing that will make you go straight into the slope. Another thing is comparing yourself with others. See, don't compare yourself with anyone. So if maybe you have these people you are with, so people came in at the same time, and when you guys came in, one of them has gotten the job, you haven't, one has done this and that, you haven't. And then what you're doing is dwelling and comparing yourself. You're going to go down the slope very, very fast. That's the fastest journey into sadness. I don't want to use the word depression because it's very medical, so one has to be careful with the use. That's the fastest journey. Just pick it and start eating. I know that you are there already. So because the journey is such that everybody has their journey. Just the same way we all have our journey in life, right? So what you do is when you have those kind of people that will tell you, I got a job, but what are you doing? You've not still gotten and you know you've tried your best, you've done all you can. If they are the ones that are mocking you, move away from them. Look for those people that will tell you what to do, how to do it, and how they got there. Those are the people you should be focusing on. You see, the ones that will make you compare yourself to them, or you yourself, on your own, you sit down and compare yourself to some other people's kids, to other people. You compare your child to other people's children. You compare your partner. You compare anything you like that you're doing that is making you compare. As you have relocated, it will take you down the slope. I can assure you, like, there is no two ways about it. It doesn't end well. So please, no comparison at all. Don't compare yourself for any reason. So now I'll tell you tips on how to avoid it. How to avoid going down the slope. Because these are things that work for me. You know, people say, you're always posting video, you're happy, you did. You think I have plenty of money. I'm just settling down, right? So money is coming, is here already in Jesus' name. But what I'm saying is, how do you help yourself? Number one, I'll start from the bottom, which is that no comparison. Don't compare yourself to anyone. You have no reason whatsoever to compare yourself to anyone, whether you're home or abroad, actually. Don't compare yourself to anyone. You are the best version of yourself. The only person you're comparing yourself to is your former person, who you were before. Your present person is to compare yourself to the future person of you, not of another person. Nobody should be your yardstick for comparison. Instead, look inward. What are they doing right? What can you do better? Number two, love your own company. You see this abroad. Even if you are in the midst of people, like all of you, you got a mansion, you're 50 in that mansion. The way things happen, time, schedules, and all of that, you might necessarily not have people around you in the sense of it. So you should remember to love your company. As in, love your own company. Something should make you happy. Something should make you feel good about yourself. Get used to using your vitamins even from back home. And if you're coming in here, use your vitamins. Keep using it. Get used to it so that you're so used to using your vitamins. Then have a good support system. Nothing trumps that. That's number one on the list, actually. You need a good support system, like people you can talk to, people you can run to. Sometimes things don't add up, you need a good support system. I mean, I can't have my own crowd, my own crew. So have a good support system. Sometimes some things are beyond you. You need someone to talk to, you need someone to support you, you need someone to push you, to nudge you, to tell you, oh, this and that, look here, look there. You need someone to just even calm you down. Sometimes someone just make you laugh. So have a good support system. So join groups and drop your baggage, open your mind. See, I see people, no, Nigerians are there, I don't talk to Nigerians, I want only foreigners. Yes, you meet foreigners. I mean, this is where you're going to be living now. You're going to meet foreigners, you're going to know them. But drop all your bad behavior at the airport, right? Drop it at the garbage claim area. Pick your bags. Come in here with a good, clean mind. Join a church. Join an association. Not necessarily, more like groups. They have Nigerian group of this, that. But I don't want to join anything. I don't have business with them. Join something. Even if they posted a post that will make you laugh, you would laugh, right? So join something. Join a church. Join a community. If you want to join only white people, by all means. But I can assure you that you need first your own kind of people. They can be tough, they can be stressful, trust me, because Nigerians are vibes, inshallah. Some of them are very funny, which, I mean, human beings. So same applies for every tribe. Nobody's perfect, right? So, but join tribes, join communities, join churches, join your Muslim society. Another thing is enjoy every day. See, take every day as if it's your best day. So if you're eating meat pie and drink it with so much relish. Eat it with so much relish. Enjoy every day as much as you can. It's not as if you have a guarantee of tomorrow morning what's going to happen. So enjoy every day and take every day as it comes. Then keep a positive mind. Positivity is so important here. Like, you say I'm positive minded. It's here you will test the positivity of your mind. Because any small thing you can just go boom. So test your mind very well every time, even right now. Ensure that you are enhancing only positivities. Yes, anyone. Positive. You have to be on the blue. Positive every time. No red, no negativity. Run from it. So another thing is, maybe this should be the number one. Take a day at a time. Rome wasn't built in a day. Like, you cannot come here now at 35 or 30 or 40 years old and you just want to come, jump, build a house, build a mansion. Some people have very fast journey. After a year, they buy their houses. So maybe they came with work permit or PR, right? Journey is different. If your journey is the long type, the study route, it's so expensive, stressful, you will get there. It gets better, right? So you have to take it at a time. Live your own journey. Like, let your journey, imbibe your journey, live your journey. Find people that have like minds, that have lived your journey before. Some might have experiences that would help you because, you're not supposed to experience everything. So some people have experienced it. Talk to them so they can help you understand how to take it at a time. And overall, who do you pray to? Pray. Do you pray to God? You pray to yourself? You pray to the universe? Pray. Prayer is important. That's one place I find a lot of so-called. I pray. I read the word of God. I hold on to positive confession. You see, everything turns around and comes to positivity. So now, let's go back again. Since then, after that first crying of driver's license, have I cried again? Maybe sad. Sad like, oh, what's going on, what's happening? Cried once or twice more. There's always light at the end of the tunnel, and it gets better. That is the one thing I want you to hold in mind. And also, for those from back home, people tell you, oh, don't come to Canada, there's depression there, but a lot of them have not left, right? So, if you feel the journey is yours, it's something you can dabble into, why not? We're here, we're chilling, we are fine. It will be fine to get better, right? And it gets better. So thank you for watching, thank you for listening. I don't know if this is even a rant post or an advice post. It's all of the above, right? Please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share. And I also want to drop video on home support worker, like the carer visa for London, the one for Canada. The pathway, yeah, is a very valid pathway, but you need to be careful. There's a lot of fraud going on out there. I'm still trying to read up and make further inquiries before I post a video on it. I'll do that very shortly, one of these days, after I'm sure that I understand what it really entails. All right. Thank you for staying up to this point. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. Please, please, please share this video. Bye.